Deep sleep, how to fall asleep. Sleep out in one night. Ladies and gentlemen, if you really have a problem with sleep, this method will help everyone to feel rested in the morning, after a sound sleep. In this video we will consider the whole procedure from the time of going to bed and preparing, as well as there will be a life hack about coffee and food after sleep, and all this in order to sleep in one night. I will also tell you the scientific justification of the old method of falling asleep by recounting sheep and how it can be modified and improved. There are no universal ways to quickly fall asleep. Like other psychological advice, since absolutely all methods are individual. They are suitable for someone, but not for someone. So, if you haven't slept for several days, or maybe you already have chronic lack of sleep, first, we warn all of our households. I must tell everyone that I need to get enough sleep because there is a problem and lack of sleep, and they will understand at home and will not make noise and help to sleep. And then we go through the stages. Stage 1. Close the windows tightly. When it gets dark outside, the brain produces the hormone melatonin. The hormone regulates the sleep-wake cycle, telling the body that it is time to sleep. If the brain does not produce enough melatonin, then the person no longer knows how to fall asleep quickly, or do not want to sleep at all. Melatonin is produced in absolute darkness, so make sure that the room does not shine and do not blink even small bulbs. Stage 2. Going to bed between 2000 to 2100 is the perfect time to go to bed. Previously, you can buy a bottle of oxygen, sold in any sports nutrition store, breathe, and thereby enrich the blood with oxygen. Stage 3. Lie down to rest, in a pre-made new bed, take a shower first. I guarantee you will rise in the morning as a new person with excellent health. Life hack. If you cannot wake up in the morning, do not drink coffee, but eat a green apple. Everything is understandable, because apples don't drown. It means they have a lot of oxygen, plus they have acidity that helps the body. As a result, instead of coffee, eat an apple and a glass of water at room temperature, and already at this stage there will be a 100% greater effect, and also lightness. Do not think, better subscribe, like and share this video so that there are more kind and slept and rested people around. In conclusion, I want to talk about the already beaten advice to consider sheep with closed eyes. This method, despite the apparent naivety and frivolity, has some scientific basis. Indeed, in the process of recounting, both hemispheres of the brain simultaneously work. One part of the brain is responsible for visual images, the other for mathematical operations. Such a moderate, but distributed load allows our computer to smoothly reduce the pace of its work, passing into a state of slumber. Of course, this method can also be modified. It is not necessary to take sheep, it can be any other objects. The main thing is that they should be perceived by the consciousness as something soft and fluffy. However, in practice, this method does not help everyone. Write in the comments who fell asleep at the expense of sheep in childhood? For example, every time I introduced something new. Another fact has long been known. If the child cannot fall asleep, then before going to bed he needs to read a fairy tale or sing a lullaby. However, adults usually underestimate the effectiveness of these methods and are in no hurry to apply them to themselves. And completely in vain. Many people have a lulling effect of soft, soothing music, classical, ambient or new age. And someone helps reading for 10 to 15 minutes before going to bed. Easy and enjoyable books. Listening to audiobooks can be even more effective. For example, I fall asleep very quickly under audiobooks. The only minus of this method is that you have to wake up to remove the headphones and turn off the phone. However, it is important to choose the text. He should not too engage the listener, but act as a pleasant, unobtrusive background. Good night friends, and see you soon. Write how you fall asleep.